it's James here from ARC Support Services. Florence Nightingale was known as the Lady of the Lamp. She was the doyenne of healthcare for soldiers wounded during the Crimean War. In her role, she worked closely with statistics. She used these to prove points to her more senior colleagues. And she's accredited with the quote, "Averages seduce us away from minute observation." Now just bear that quote in mind whilst we explore some thoughts on the subject of the average repair costs. In this third video about improving the industry's approach to assessing damaged vehicles, I'm going to ponder the question, what are average repair costs and how do we influence them, if we can? In the realm of the statistician, averages are a working reality. They're an excellent vehicle for summarising large amounts of data into a single value. Averages also indicate that there is some variability in the original data. In everyday language, most people have an inherent understanding of what the term average means. However, in the world of statistics, there is more than one type of average. The three most common types are mean, median, and mode. Now that's fine in mathematics, but what does the term average cost mask in the accident repair industry? And do they have elements from which we can learn and improve what we do and how we do it? Well, experience has shown me from a repairer's point of view that when an insurer uses the approach of your average cost in an attempt to encourage the repairer to rethink their style of assessing damaged vehicles and the results gained, it often unsettles the repairer, leading to the repairer to tender future costs at a lower rate for fear of upsetting his paymaster. But they, like all businesses, the insurance companies, have a reason that drives them to manage the impropriety of the repair process. And additionally, for the insurer, the average costs have a greater value when looking at their risk versus sales. What do I mean here? Well, when the insurance engineer tells you that your average cost is higher than other repairers in the area, he may very well be being truthful. But that is more to do with the insurer's book. My good friend Tim Kelly of Motor Claims Guru has some incredible explanations about the higher the value of an insurer's risk, the higher the value of their mean averages. And he spoke freely with me to explain some of the issues around this subject. He is an absolute mind of information. Get in touch with him. So let's get back to the subject of average cost of repairs. In fact, average cost of repairs is not controlled by the repairer. The repairer only has a relatively minimal opportunity to influence the average repair cost through repair over replace. And in all fairness, there is an opportunity here, especially with today's cutting-edge repair technology. But the topic of repair over replace is for another video. In reality, the average cost of repairs is defined at the point of impact. It's driven by factors beyond the repairer's control. Factors such as the speed of the vehicles involved, type of vehicles involved, road conditions, weather conditions, driver capability and experience. These are the real factors that truly define the average cost of repairs. So how then can a repairer affect the true cost of repairs? Well, in the fortunes of the company, the VDA is the first definitive factor, and it's through his procedures and processes of assessing the damaged vehicle correctly that he holds the greatest and most transparent influence for repair specification: accuracy. And I must emphasise the word accuracy. Listen, those of you who have attended our Vehicle Damage Assessor training and development courses will have heard me speaking about there being only one way, the right way, to repair an accident damaged vehicle. And there is only one price, the right price for repairing that vehicle. The right way will always be driven by the method of repair, and the right price will be achieved because of it. Look, with little or no real planning invested in the nuts and bolts of assessing, with little or no investment made in developing the technical manager of the repair process, the VDA, it's easy to see how the industry ends up with a substandard procedure for assessing damaged vehicles, one that I refer to as the point, snap, click, print assessment process. This is the most common error that has been allowed to take foothold in the assessing function, one that leads to assessments of questionable accuracy, one that doesn't necessarily have safety, quality and sound profitability at its heart. These repair assessments, when questioned, when interrogated, are not what they would appear to be in the first instance. They often lack the inclusion of tasks required to reinstate the vehicle, and in turn those tasks didn't get charged for, but in the physical repair of the vehicle they will get completed by the technician. But remember, the repairer won't get paid. They weren't identified and they weren't included in the repair specification. Too often we see repair specifications that do not reflect accurately the work required to reinstate the vehicle's integrity. And in that instance, neither do they reflect the opportunity for profitability in the repair. On the surface, the repair assessment looks okay, the hours as a total are in the ballpark, but when the repair specification is interrogated, when it's reviewed, assessed and evaluated, we often find that its legacy is one of increased liability for the repairer and reduced profitability. Once the unrequired tasks have been removed from the repair specification, the gaps between reality and accuracy tell a whole different story. And accuracy, for a myriad of different reasons, should always be the goal of the end game. Listen, you cannot define the cost of a repair until you've defined the method by which it will be repaired. The method will always come first. Look, your goal should always be accuracy, but it's your process of assessing that leads to those goals. So, just remember, problem number 1, winners and losers both have the same goals. Problem number 2, you will never rise to the level of your goals, you will fall to the level of your systems. Solution, when you define your assessment processes, your systems, when you document how it is to be applied and then develop your assessing staff and empower them to deliver it, you create an environment for winners. The key is not the will to win. When you develop your staff, they will have that by the bucket load. The key is in preparing to win, and that's where we can help. Want to know more? Then get in touch. Email me at james@arcsupportservices.co.uk. Thank you very much.